fifth grade class. It's really nice that you are finally here. I hope you had a nice day and you had a nice time by doing your exam. By this time, you should have finished it, because right now we're gonna start the new unit, the last unit of the book, and it's called Unit 9, How Adventurous Are You? So we're gonna be talking about trying different things. So first of all, we're gonna be focusing on food, and maybe later we're gonna be talking about some other things that maybe you won't try if you decided to. But what if I ask you to do something different, to try different food? Do you like to try different food? For example, me, I'm not the kind of person that likes to eat different food. I always eat special food because I'm super picky with the food I eat. I don't like to eat chicken, I don't like to eat pork. There are some different things that I don't like to eat. And so maybe we're gonna be learning about foods from different countries and different tastes, how to describe the sour or the taste of the food. We're gonna be learning about food from different countries and dishes and plates, etc. So we're gonna be having a nice time. So let's start. I told you that it's called How Adventurous Are You? Unit 9. And we're gonna start with the vocabulary. As I was telling you, we're gonna be focusing first of all about food. So you know something cold? Cold is when you're really cold in December or January. But you can also use it to describe ice cream and some other things. Popsicles like these ones. Cold. And then we have the opposite, that it's hot. Hot, when you drink a really hot coffee, it's really hot, okay? Then we have good, delicious, or tasty. They are like synonyms to describe something that you really like. You can say that a cake, this is good. Or you can say, this is delicious. Or you can also say, this is tasty, okay? So now you can say terrible. When you eat something and you don't like it, you can say that it's terrible, awful, etc. And there are some other dishes or foods that you can say that they are popular. For example, pizza and hamburgers are popular foods, right? Because I think most of the people like pizza, for example. This is something popular. And then we can describe some food like pretty, for example, desserts, like these cupcakes. I've seen some cakes that they are super beautiful. And you can say that food is also pretty. Food can be pretty too. Then we have raw. The original sushi, not the Californian roll. The original sushi is made with raw fish. This is raw, that it is not cooked. Okay, then we can say sour when you eat like a lemon and it's like really sour, that is sour. And then we can say sweet. Candy, cake is sweet. So there are different things that you can say sweet like chocolate and etc. Okay, so we can also have spicy. I like spicy food like chili and this kind of sauces that are spicy for your mouth and your tongue. Then we have the food can be also unusual or different. You can see this fruit in here. I cannot tell you what fruit is it. Hasta ahorita no les puedo decir qué es. But it looks different. The things that we know, the things that we eat here in Mexico, it looks something different. Do you know what this fruit is it, or what is it? Where does it come from? We also can have traditional food. Like if you can see, this is like a traditional food from maybe Thanksgiving or Christmas, because they're eating like a turkey or a chicken, and they have a lot of food that is traditional. So let's go back and repeat all of this vocabulary together. Cold, hot, repeat with me. Good, delicious, tasty. Terrible, popular, pretty, pretty. Raw, raw. Sour, sour. Sweet, sweet. Spicy, spicy. Unusual, unusual. Different, different. Untraditional, traditional. Excellent job. So now I think that we are ready to start with the first activities that we have in the students book. Today we're gonna be doing just 2 pages. It's not a lot, so don't worry about it. We have students book pages 108 and 109. In 108, we just have one activity and you just need to circle, so don't worry about it. Number 1 says, have you ever wondered about the food you eat? Read the fun facts about food. Guess the correct answers. Then listen and check. So it means that before we listen to the audio, antes de escuchar el audio, you can read it by your own and circle the correct answer, the answer that you think. Vamos a leer y encerrar las respuestas que creamos. Once that you finish doing this, you can, puedes pausar este video y ya que lo termines, puedes reproducirlo otra vez. So you can listen to the audio and check if your answers were correct or no. It's just like a game. It's okay if you get confused with the answers, maybe. Number 1, for example, says, refried beans are fried A, once, B, twice, C, 3 or more times. What do you think? You can circle your answer. Number 2, the first soup was probably A, a hot vegetable fruit, B, a cold fruit soup, C, a hippopotamus soup. Okay, number 3, the ingredient that makes one popular junk food pop into your mouth is A, just air, B, carbon dioxide, C, sugar. Circle your answer. Number 4, ice cream is actually A, Indian food, B, Italian food, C, Chinese food. That's a good one. 5, blueberries, A, might help your memory, B, might help your hearing, C, might cause permanent tooth discoloration. So, I think that you are ready to listen to the correct answers. Esto es solamente si ya terminaste con responder, ¿ok? So, let's play it.
Unit 9. How adventurous are you? Student's Book, page 108. Activity 1. Have you ever wondered about the food you eat? Read the fun facts about food. Guess the correct answers. Then listen and check. 1. Refried beans are fried once.
That's the correct answer.
2. The first soup was probably hippopotamus soup. 3. The ingredient that makes one popular junk food pop in your mouth is carbon dioxide. 4. Ice cream is actually Chinese food.
I didn't know that.
5. Blueberries may help your memory.
Okay, so that's it. We can check the next page, 109. It says activity 2. Choose 2 adjectives from the box to describe each food. Then listen and check. So in the box we have cold, delicious, different, good, hot, popular, pretty, raw, sour, spicy, sweet, tasty, terrible, traditional, and unusual. So we have some dishes from different countries in here. Spanish soup, Chinese soup, Japanese seafood, Greek seafood, Moroccan dish, Indian dish, Italian dessert, and Philippine dessert, okay? So if you can see, there are foods from different countries. You're comparing, like, for example, a Spanish food with a Chinese soup, Japanese with Greek seafood. Of course, they are different foods because from each country it is different. So I'm going to play the audio and you're gonna place these words in here, okay? You need at least, al menos 2, pero en algunas vas a escuchar o puedes escribir más de 2 porque también puede ser. So it means that you are gonna repeat or use more than once the answers in here. Puedes usarlo varias veces las respuestas de acá, ¿ok? So let's listen to the audio.
Student's Book, page 109. Activity 2. Choose 2 adjectives from the box to describe each food. Then listen and check.
Here we are at the International Food Festival. We're going to see how adventurous some people are about food. At our booth, we have unusual foods from around the world. Right now, we're giving out free samples. We're going to ask people to choose one and let you hear their responses.
Would you like to try this cold soup from Spain, or would you rather try this hot soup from China?
I've had gazpacho at a restaurant before, but this gazpacho is really delicious. I can taste the cilantro.
Gazpacho? It's too spicy for me.
Cold soup? I don't think so. I'd rather try the hot soup, please.
What's it called? Hot and sour? What's it made of? Oh, I love tofu.
It's too sour for me. It tastes too different.
Next, we're serving some seafood dishes.
Seafood.
Would you like to try this traditional Japanese dish, or would you rather try this wonderful Greek dish?
Oh, that's sushi. Sushi is made of raw fish. No, thank you.
What's it made of? Octopus? No thanks. I'd rather have the salmon. Ew, that octopus tastes terrible.
I've never tried sushi before. It's delicious. I love the taste of that. It's octopus? Well, it is tasty.
And next are 2 traditional main dishes.
Would you like to try this traditional dish from Morocco, or would you rather try this popular one from India?
What's it called? Tagine. It's way too spicy for me. I've never really liked spicy food. I love this tagine. It's made with meatballs and sauce. Really good.
Chicken tandoori? It's too spicy for me. I'd rather have the tagine. The tandoori is delicious. I love it. I'll have to remember that.
I've eaten lamb before, but I'm not fond of it. But I'll try that tagine. It's unusual, that's for sure. Oh, it tastes really good.
And finally, 2 popular desserts.
Would you like to try this popular dessert from Italy, or would you rather try this traditional one from the Philippines?
Oh, I love the different flavors in this. What's it called again? Spumoni? I can taste fruit in it too.
I love how that one looks. What's it called? Oh, buko pandan? It's too pretty to eat.
I'll try that one too. Oh, the coconut is delicious. I've always loved tropical flavors.
Spumoni for me, please. It's so sweet and delicious. I have a new favorite dessert, buko pandan.
Okay, so later we're gonna be learning about these dishes, but I hope you had it really clear, and I hope you could answer this. Now, Think Big Activity says, what traditional foods do you know? Maybe you can, maybe you know sushi, but it's not the real sushi. That's Californian. Those are Californian rolls. Maybe what other you can know pasta, fettuccine, and this kind of food that is Italian. Also, for example, we can know Chinese food. What else can you know? My mom makes a different or cooks different food from different countries, and that's really nice. And then we have, can you describe their taste? How adventurous are you about food? What can you tell us? So that's it, kids. Please don't forget to send a picture of each of these pages with your name and today's date and answer this. It's not a lot, so please try to do it. And remember that tomorrow we're not having video because tomorrow is a free day. So I'll meet you on Thursday at the live class. Please try to be on time. It's at the same hour as always, at the same time as always. So please try to not to miss it. And that's it. I'll see you on Thursday at the light class. Have a nice and beautiful day. Bye.